Hello there, my young readers, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. We have a surprise story for you all today. This story is going to be a non-fiction. Now, a non-fiction is a story that's based on real events, people, and facts, meaning that it's grounded in truth and not imagined like fictional stories. Now, every story we have on this channel is a fiction, but today we're going to have a non-fiction story. In fact, this story is going to be relative to the event that's going to be happening in November 2024. It's, of course, our 2024 presidential election. I know you've probably been hearing and seeing information about the upcoming presidential election, and this story should help you understand a little bit better what you're seeing and what you're hearing on the news about the upcoming election, if you're not already familiar with it. Now, as always, guys, if you're not ready, go ahead, go get your snacks, go get your drinks, pause the video, run to the bathroom, come on back, and we'll get started. Stay tuned. The name of this story is called One Vote, Two Votes, I Vote, You Vote, All About Voting. This is part of the Dr. Seuss Fun Nonfiction series. Voting is something we do every day. It's a way we can choose that gives us our own say. We vote for class president, and which snack to get, where to go to class trip, what to pick as class pet. Voting gives each of us our very own voice. It allows a large group to make one single choice. How do you vote? With a proudly raised hand, marks on a paper, thumbs up or thumbs down? Understand? Can you choose not to vote? Yes, but that's a sure way to lose your own voice and to not have a say. The item or person that most of us select will wind up the winner, the one we select. The biggest of all of America's voting events chooses our president and vice president. Are presidents important? Oh, yes, they are, very. They head up the government and the military. Vice presidents take over on the unhappy day when presidents get sick or else pass away. Every 4 years, we elect them, you see, because we live in a democracy, a government for the people and run by them too, which means that this country is governed by you. Every 2 years, we elect senators and congresspeople of our choice to make laws in Washington and be our state's voice. We also elect sheriffs and mayors and such. Do local elections count? You bet, just as much. When our founders drew up the Constitution, it's true. They said folks should vote, but they did not say who. Since then, our history is marked by brave fights waged by people who struggled to win voting rights for all of the races and all of womankind, and also for 18-year-olds, bear in mind. That means that quite soon you will get to vote too. So please pay attention. This matters to you. Voting rights timeline. 1870, 15th Amendment, black men can vote. 1920, 19th Amendment, women can vote. 1924, Citizen Act, Native Americans can vote. 1971, 26th Amendment, 18-year-olds can vote. Only citizens can vote, And as you've just been told, people who are at least 18 years old. You must sign up in person or on the internet with name, address, and date of birth. And one more thing yet. You can write down your party, if you don't mind. Cake and ice cream, you're thinking? Is the party that kind? This kind of party, I'm here to report, is the kind that we know as the political sort. Democrat Party, Republican Party, it's made up of large groups of citizens who share beliefs and ideas and opinions too. Democrats and Republicans are the biggest two, plus small parties to pick from, more than just a few. Libertarian Party, Green Party, Independent. In primary elections, run before November, votes will be cast by each party member for the candidate who they hope and they pray will be on the ballot come Election Day. Snow versus Skinner. Candidates set out on the campaign trail to convince voters that they will not fail. "A vote for me," the candidates say, "will make your dreams come true someday." With speeches and ads and town hall meetings, with handshakes and waves and cheery greetings, they work to win the voters' trust. To win nomination, this is a must. I may be wrong, but it does seem to me that voting is one big responsibility. As a voter, you must follow news carefully. You must read, watch, and listen, and then try to see what the candidates, if elected, plan to do. What are their beliefs? Do they ring true for you? Debates are held for the people to see the candidates talk on live TV. Moderators on hand have questions to ask. To give their best answer is the candidate's task. A debate is an argument that's meant to sway. It is run by rules in a most formal way. At meetings called rallies, supporters get out to cheer the candidate they most care about. Supporters on the phone or going door to door say, "Vote for my party on Election Day." They raise lots of money, collect change in jars, and sell campaign stickers to stick on cars. George Washington won the vote, so I've been told, during a winter that was snowy and cold. In 1845, Congress passed a vote to say there would be an earlier election day, November. The day, each year, is easy to remember. It's the Tuesday after the first Monday in November. This date was chosen for a very good reason. It came at the end of the harvesting season. When Election Day comes, the voter's big role is to make sure to vote at their assigned poll. A poll is where you vote. As a general rule, it is a public place, like a firehouse or school. If you're out of town, there's a chance that you might mail an absentee ballot. Voting is your right. People cast their votes by different means. Ballots fed into computers or direct voting machines. However you vote, it's important, you see, that voters are given complete privacy. A curtain or screen protects voters from view. This ensures that your vote is known only to you. The polls close up at the end of the day. Here comes the counters. Clear the way. By special computer, poll results are scanned, but some votes are still counted out by hand. The results are sent to the Board of Elections, which declares the winner after careful inspections. The loser admits their bitter defeat. The winner announces their victory sweet. The winner vows to serve everyone in the land, not just the supporters who lent them a hand. If all of this rings true, it is my dearest hope that you will cast your first vote for the cat in the hat. Well, that ends our story. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. I know you're going to have a lot of takeaways, but the most important thing I wanted you to get was a better understanding of what you're seeing and hearing in the news about the upcoming presidential election. Now, to be more specific for you guys, you know the date of the presidential election will be November 5th, 2024. So if you did not get as much information as you needed or wanted, maybe this will be in the right direction for you to go out and get you a little bit of homework and be able to take a deeper dive yourself. So until next time, my young readers, I am your little darling narrator, out.